Hello, my name is Matthew Flash, also known as Quasi. Today I'd like to talk about perseverance. As you guys know, or maybe you don't, I've been working on a project lately, which is basically swapping an engine from one car to a next two cars that I have. And I don't really have an engine shop, so a lot of the tools that will make the job easier is absent. Many times you have to just use plain old manpower. Today, I had some few difficulties where I had to move an engine that's basically weighs 600 to 700 pounds with my bare hands. And at one point, the engine got so heavy, I had to sit down, take a deep breath, and stare at the engine. Stare at it, and just stare at it until a thought, some divine inspiration came onto me, and I said, you can move that engine if you use your skateboard or your dolly, which is like a four-wheel platform. So I used the two apparatuses and was able to support the engine and move it to where I needed it to. And at first, before the problem arise, things just kept going wrong. Things just kept breaking and not going the way I planned. And at one point, I lied in the grass and looked up in the sky, like, why me? And that kind of reminded me, in that moment, as entrepreneurs, many times life is gonna give you tasks that's gonna stretch you and that's gonna grow your being. And a lot of the times we see our situation as overwhelming, as if we can't handle it, when really and truly we can. All we have to do is persevere and push through and to keep going, keep striving for our goals and our aspirations. It's interesting. I find that many times we quit before we reach the destination or the finish line. And I'm glad I didn't really quit. I felt really accomplished. I felt as though I did something great, even though it really isn't that great. But for personal achievement, in my book, yes, it is. My neighbors actually drove by and they stopped the car and looked at me and they said, "You should have a reality show." And I look at them and I'm saying, "Why?" He says, "Look at what you're doing. It's so dramatic over here." And I had to smile and say, "Yeah, that's why they call me Quasi. It's very close to crazy, because only a crazy person would do that. I'm not even that heavy. I'm only like 150, 165 pounds. But yet, I'm still trying to take on jobs that apparently seem bigger than me." And as entrepreneurs, you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to take on tasks that appear bigger than you, but really and truly just accomplish it and grow. Do the impossible. That's what's going to set you apart from all the other 9 to 5ers or all the other, you know, people, I should say. And there's a mystical term called alchemy, turning lead into gold. And as entrepreneurs, you're going to want to keep in your mind a positive attitude. Every obstacle, every problem that you have, you're going to want to think and wonder how you can turn that problem, that lead, into an opportunity, into something valuable, into gold. Because when you can do that consistently, then problems won't even bother you that much. You won't whine, you won't cry. You just see that as an opportunity to grow and to profit off of. So remember, many times life is gonna give you things that are difficult, give you things that are sometimes straining, but you're still, no matter what, you're gonna have to push through. One thing about Empower Network, these network marketing companies, the information that they give you, the speakers that speak, they always emphasize keeping a positive attitude, keeping a positive mind. Because when you keep a positive mind, you're going to find solutions and not see the problems. So remember, persevere. You know, it was a lot of work today. I got my workout. I'm about to go grab some food. I got some aki and some raw okra with some cabbage and tahini. You know, I like to cook it up in here. But besides that, I really need some. Where the girls at? I need a back massage.